Hi, hello everybody, and welcome to Yoga for Anxious Types with me, Marina White Raven. And I hope you're feeling well today. And if you're not feeling well, then you're also welcome. The whole of you is welcome here. And we'll be here for 60 minutes practice. And before we start, I'd just like to read a quote that means a lot to me and kind of constantly feeds me. I was thinking about, obviously the time we're in and just feeling this is another part of our journey. And I'm also interested in sometimes more interested in the process than the end point. And it's a Ram Dass quote, one of my favorite spiritual teachers, mainly because he's really funny and, very honest as well. And he said, "We are all just walking each other home." Yes, I love it. So with that, we will begin with the bell. Okay, I'm going to start standing. So if you're not on your feet, let's come to your feet. Let's take a deep breath in, breathing the shoulders up. In through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Good. And breathing in, lift the shoulders up. Hold, and then out through the mouth. Let it go. Drop that heavy burden off your shoulders, breathing in. And out. Let's have one more for today. Breathing in, squeeze, 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 and out through the mouth. Roll the shoulders back 3 times. Make that a really strong, big circle that you're doing, and keeping the breath moving in and out through the nostrils. 1, 2, 3. And let's go forwards. Do this really slowly as if you're squeezing. You're squeezing still and feeling, wow, really experience that whole shoulder joint, which is kind of a very complex thing, attaching to the chest and the neck and the back and the arm. Good. And just take the hands in front and behind. Let's give ourselves a little round of applause for showing up on the mat. And if we're not quite on the mat yet, then, this maybe encourage us. Okay. And to energize and to fill up our battery, let's bring the legs together. We're going to become a human battery. Squeeze the legs together, breathing in. Lift the heels off the ground, come onto the toes, bring the arms above the head, pressing the arms and the hands together. Stretching up as you breathe in and hold. Hold for a couple of seconds and breathing out through the nostrils. See if you can make this a smooth, slow out breath. The hands are coming down to the floor, the heels are coming down to the floor. So it's kind of really playing with those energies and really expanding. Inhaling, squeezing together, lifting the heels as high as you can, reaching to the heavens. Hold, hold, hold the breath in and breathing out. Hands coming down to the floor, heels slowly coming down to the floor. Let's try this one more time. So the hands are coming up. You're breathing in, you're scooping up all that energy into this human battery. Squeeze, lifting the heels off the ground. Hold the breath in and then breathing out smoothly. Letting that breath slowly come out. The hands are coming back down to the ground. The heels are coming back down to the ground. Take the feet a little bit apart, more comfortable. Right hand on left shoulder and just sweeping to the right hip. Just 3 sweeps. Just connecting up, reconnecting. And the left hand to the right shoulder. 3 sweeps. 2, 3. Good. And then we're going to come into a cross crawl. So lifting the left knee, giving it a little smack, and lifting the right. And we're just doing these opposite movements. So if you're lifting the left knee, you're meeting it with the opposite hand, the right hand. We'll make this quite lively. You can try and keep on the front of the foot. Don't let the heels come down, otherwise it becomes a bit ploddy. So keep it light, keep it light. Good. And then we're going to take the leg out stretched. Even in this one, try and take the weight forward into the ball of the foot. Not so you're toppling over, just so it feels a lightness. So the shift of changing from foot to foot doesn't feel quite so laborious. And keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. And even smile if you can find that. Notice what happens when you smile. Take the leg out to the side. The other arm goes over the head. So left leg out, right arm over the head. The other arm is just hanging forwards, as you can see. extending that side body, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Keep it steady. Your breath is your anchor. So we're staying steady and we're finding our energy. And then we're bringing the knee up and taking the elbow on the other side of the knee. So it's the opposite arm. You're lifting your left knee or using your right arm. Get the knee really high. So get the heart pumping a little bit. We're not, wearing ourselves out. We're just getting ourselves G'd up and connecting the brain with the body, coordination. And then we're going to open up. So we're opening up the hips and lift the knee up and open it out. And the opposite arm, we're opening the shoulder, opening the chest. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils, limbering, warming, brain and body, unifying, we hope. Yeah. Breathing, stay with your breath, feel your body, feel this united, harmonious body, or it's becoming that way. Okay, and then just have some release. Already feeling a little bit warm, so we can just release any stuff that's in the way today with the ha breath, or the ha, as it has become, if you prefer. Breathing in, lift the arms up, look up, and the out breath, ha, or ha. I'll do ha. I'll do it alternately, so you can choose. Breathing in, ha. I kind of prefer the ha. Breathing in, ha. Okay. Take your time, let the arms keep swinging, breathing in. Fresh new energy. Knees bend, arms swing. So we get that nice bit of swinging in the arms, breathing in. Last one. Good. Let the arms just swing. Feet are a nice distance apart. Knees are nice and bendy knees. Sink your body down a little bit and then just let your body twist on its axis. So it's twisting on its axis. As your body faces forward, bend into the knees. Give it a little dip. And look right behind you, even coming up onto the toe. If we're looking over to the right, to come up onto the left toe, and vice versa. Let the arms swing heavily into the body, back to the hands, just popping in the lower back, giving you that little energy boost, that little kick, and prana. And just to emphasize that, as I love this, just pummeling the lower back, the whole area here. The backs of the hands, wherever you feel like it, just have an explore and see where it's really effective. Waking that up, freeing up any tension, and then taking the knuckles either side of the lower part of the spine, and let's see if we can raise that energy in the base of the spine, the Kundalini. Let that coiled snake unravel itself, wake up, get that energy buzzing. Good. Then we just shake the hands out as if they've got water on. Sure we're used to that by now. Little stars with the hands. Just, again, this is a great little tension releaser. Keep breathing in and out. And then we'll just rotate the wrists and then let the elbows join in, just so the arms get really freed up. And then the other way around. Just the wrists and then let the whole arm join in. Yeah, big circles. Everything's moving and spiraling. Okay. And then let's just take the hands, those fingers, keeping the knees nice and soft. Take the fingers to the chest area, the whole chest. Let's let some sound out, breathing into the nostrils. Yeah, explore and experiment. This body is an instrument. Breathing in. Oh, that's an interesting place. One more, breathe in. Go down to the sides as well. Take the fingers to the head and just give ourselves a little bit of a shampoo there. Just digging the fingers into the skull. And particularly around the back, you get a little bit of headachy. Just taking the thumbs to the ridge at the back of the skull there. Maybe starting in the centre. And taking the thumbs, working along that edge. With circles, circling the thumbs. Keep the rest of the body nice and relaxed, knees are nice and soft. You notice every time you soften your knees, it reminds the rest of the body to relax a little bit. Standing nice and steady, but softly. Yeah. And we may as well take it to the temples here, just to the sides here of the eyes. I'm just taking the middle finger, or sometimes even a couple of fingers, into that little dip. And just rotating little circles around there. And then why not just give me a little ear pull all around the edges of the ears and the lobes as well. Breathe in. Good. Okay. We're going to stand at the front of the mat. We're going to go into Warrior Two. So it's a big step back. So get ready for that. Feet to hips width apart. Lift the toes up. Place them down. Knees are soft. Breathing in. Weight on the left foot. Step back with the right. Big step. So I'm taking the toes of the right foot slightly pointing forward. Square the hips to the long edge of the mat. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Lengthen the whole body. Keep that length as you bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in. Open between the fingertips. Breathing out. Bending into that left knee. The knee is hovering above the ankle. And at the same time, don't forget that dynamic of pushing the back heel into the ground. So you've got everything extending away from each other. It makes it much more interesting and actually becomes the warrior then. And you feel like, yeah, I can feel my muscles, I can feel everything really lively and active. And so again with the arms, rather than just letting them hang there, or even kind of what the back ones flopping down, extend, dynamic, powerful arms, but keep the shoulders down, neck long, head on top of the body, breathe. Good, come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale. We're going to stay here for a moment, we're going to just come in and out to that posture, just to feel and connect with our breath. Sometimes we end up holding our breath, we forget about that. So we're going to start the same, breathing in, extend up, breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height, breathing in, extend between the fingertips, look down the left arm, breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to bend into that left knee, keep pushing into that right foot. Come up on the inhale, just coming in and out, and exhaling, sinking down, breathing in. Keep the body upright. So what we don't want to see is this. Yeah, it's not coming into that position. And what will help you is by focusing on pushing back into that right foot. That's your anchor. All about the anchors today, breathing in. Your breath is your anchor. Yoga is the anchor. It'll keep you steady and stable through even the most treacherous storms. I have found, in my opinion, breathing out. The breathing in is lifting up. One more. Breathing out, really strong in those arms. Come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale. Bend into that right knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. See how that feels? Somebody has requested that I show the back view, so I'm going to try that today. I always like to keep connected to you, but I'm going to do this anyway. So keep the weight on the right foot now. I'm going to step back with the left. So just check your feet, get your hips level with the long edge of the mat still. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Lengthen the body. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Looking down that right arm. Breathing in. As you breathe out, your knees bending in line with the toes. And you're pushing into that back foot. Let's just find this warrior here. Shoulders down. Long neck. Head on top of the body, not leaning forward. So we're really thinking about keeping the body upright. So don't forget, you know, this part of the body here, really important, this power pack, pointing the tailbone down, strong belly, the knee is above the ankle, the knee is going in the same direction as your toes, so adjust if you need to adjust the position of the toes. Keep the chest lifted, strong belly all the time, sinking down centrally. Good. Let's come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale. We're going to come into this now with the movement, so breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, expand between the fingertips. Breathing out, bending into that right knee. Breathing in, lifting up. Push into both feet as you lift up. And breathing out, sinking into this posture. Take some weight back into that back leg. Breathing in. Use the in-breath to motivate you. Breathing out, sinking into the posture. Keep the shoulders down. Keep extending those arms all the time. Smile, maybe. Breathing in and breathing out. Sink down, full out breath. Breathing in one more time and breathing out. Come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale, bend into that left knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Give your legs a little shake. Okay. Let's come into a little squat here, just to ease out. So Don't forget, with the squat, I always say, if your feet are flat, okay, that's fine. If your heels are off the ground, it's kind of, whoa, a little bit precarious, so put some support there. Cushions, pillows, books, anything. So you can actually rest into this posture. Let the body hang forwards, let the head hang forwards. Breathe in, breathe out. So we're in this position to be close to the ground, to also really open the hips. If it's too sharp an angle with the knees, you can even do this posture with support behind the knees, or you can even, support yourself on some furniture so you're not going down so low. Let's bring a little extra things into this so we can bring the hands together. Let's see where we are. If you've been practicing for a while, you might start to find you can get your elbows on the inside of those knees and press them out. Just lifting the chest so you'll get a nice straight back. Opening the hips. Just breathe here. Now take the left hand down to the ground. Beautiful twist. Breathing in. Lifting the right arm and follow it with your gaze. You get much more openness. You look up with your eyes. Turn your head. And let's rotate that wrist. Beautiful movement. Watching that lovely movement. Hearing those little clicks. And as you turn it the other direction, we wind it back in. Back down to the ground. Breathing in. Lifting the left arm up. And open the chest, keep that shoulder away, as always from the ear. We're going to rotate the wrist one way, watch that wrist with your eyes, give it your full attention. Maybe hearing those clicks get less clicky, and in the other direction a few times, oiling those joints and bringing that back down to the earth. Okay. And press into the ground, come up into a ragdoll. Knees are bent, let the body hang. Breathing in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. And let's just start to rebuild the spine. Keep breathing in and out the whole time. And we travel up through the spine, keep the knees bent, let the arms be heavy, let the head be heavy. We're slowly unfurling the spine, coming up to standing. And finally, when we lift up, you feel the chest lift first of all, then the shoulders sit back, then the head lifts, and you feel yourself expanded and taller. We're going to do another warrior, peaceful warrior. So lots of expansion in the side of the body, where some of those emotions and feelings are getting stored up. So we're going to just open that up, let them out. Put the weight onto the left foot, step back with the right. Big step, big warrior step. Now we'll adjust your feet, feel your hips are level. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. So it starts the same as Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2, breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to bend into that left knee. It hovers over the ankle. Don't forget to push back into that right foot. Very important here. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, you're going to reach back with that right arm down to the back leg. Reach up through the left arm, turn the palm, so it's facing the back of the mat, and then reaching over the body. If that back leg, that anchor leg, is strong, you can lean quite heavily onto it. Check that your front knee, the left knee, has not started to straighten out. We're not doing this position, we're keeping that bend. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So it's almost as if there's even weight between the feet. You don't feel that there's all the strain on the back leg. Almost letting the weight of the arm just hang there over the head. Looking up at the ceiling if that's okay. Use the in-breath to come back to warrior. Out-breath to sink down. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale, nice and smoothly. Bend into that right knee. Bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Good. So I'll try this again with my back to you. I'm sorry if it's not working, but I'm going to try it. Put the weight onto the right foot, step back with the left. Big step. So squaring the hips, breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in. Expand between the fingertips. Breathing out, look down that right arm. Bend the right knee. It's hovering above the ankle. Push back into that back heel. Strong left buttock. Now let's come into the peaceful. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're reaching back with that left arm. It goes down. And as that arm goes down, the right arm goes up. And then you turn the palm to face the back of the mat and reach over the body. And I'm looking up at the ceiling if your balance is okay with that on the inside of that arm. So the arm should be in front of the face. Keep the bend in the front knee. Breathe. Keep that back leg super strong. It's pushing into the ground. Breathe. Feel that side body opening. Good. Come back to the warrior two with the in-breath and breathing out, sink into it. Come up on the inhale, lower the arms on the exhale, bend into the left knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Okay. Let's have a little bit of a different position now. So we're going to go into a wide leg, forward bend. Nice and wide, maybe even as wide as a warrior, but the feet are parallel, okay? Parallel to each other. So we're going to, first of all, take the hands behind the back, interlink the fingers, soften the knees, so we're not using the lock in the legs. Breathing in, you can take the shoulders back, lift the chest, look up. As you breathe out, you're going to come forward, pivoting from the hips, come forward, strong belly, strong back, strong legs, strong buttocks, breathing out and breathing in. Just you'll come to the end of the out breath, just breathing in and out. Come into this forward bend, knees are soft. Feel the feet, feel the ground, lift the toes, place them down. And then just let the arms, with those interlinked fingers, coming over the head here. But without pushing. See if you can resist the urge to push. Instead, just let the weight of the arms hang there. And you'll find if you just ease off. And how do we ease off? Just use the weight of the body and breathe out. It's amazing what happens when we stop forcing, pushing, trying, and instead engage, feel. Breathing in and out through the nostrils, just releasing. And now we take the hands to the back, and it's just keeping the hands together. We're drawing a circle right in the centre of the back. Yeah. Oceans of the back. And as you start to uncurl and come to standing, we do the other direction of the circle, still circling on the back as we come to standing. It's kind of, yeah, how did I get to standing? Just this magic happens. Okay, now we're going to just come into a wide leg ragdoll, so you might want to make it slightly less wide if you want to. And start by bringing in the chin to the chest, the weight of the head is pulling us down, the knees bend a lot, the hands just slide down the thighs and hanging forwards. And just let everything hang forwards, knees are bent. Now we have a nice out breath through the mouth, easeful, relaxing breath. You can let the arms be back behind you, that feels more comfortable. Breathe in through nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. So the upper body is just hanging there, ease out the back. And then we come and bring the hands to centre, looking at the hands there. Coming up onto the fingertips, look forwards, straighten the back. Look forwards, chest is coming forwards, breathing out, forward bend. Keeping the knees soft still, we're not locking them. And let's have a little walk over to the left. Have an explore over. Let's see how far around we can get our fingers or even fingertips around to the left. Don't push it. Just looking for the edge. It's the difference. We're looking for the edge, walking the hands back slowly. And we walk around the right foot and see where the edge is over there. Where's the edge? Okay. And then we come back to centre. Again, one more time, lifting up onto the fingertips, look forwards, breathe in. Chest is coming forwards, breathing out, forward bend. Now bend the knees a lot. If they start to straighten up, that happens. Let the head hang, let the arms hang. Breathing in and out, we're unfurling, uncurling to standing. Keep the knees bent the whole time. So we're really using the body and it's rolling up. Good. Then we just bring the legs together, however you want to bring them together. Give them a little shake. That will just shake up the body a little bit by these nice shaky movements. So all it is the knees are soft and you're just bouncing the heels up and down. So you just bring the weight onto the balls of the foot and letting the heels just bounce. But it's important you keep the knees nice and soft so you're not kind of, shocking or doing anything that's not nice and soft. Let the arms be nice and soft too, and the shoulders might want to just jump up and down. Good. Just shaking it all up again. Resetting. Balance. So, I'm going to try dancer balance. Nice and open in the chest here, and also a lot of hip action. So put the weight onto the left foot. Take all the weight into that foot. Find yourself steady and stable. Focus your eyes on a fixed point. Bend that right knee and take hold of the foot with the right hand. If you can't reach the top of the foot, either in or outside grip, take hold of the trouser leg, or if you don't have a trouser leg, then you might want to put something around the leg to hold on to. Breathing in, lift that left hand, extend the left fingers to the ceiling, make yourself really long. And as you breathe out, you're going to lean the body forwards, pivoting from the hip. Keep the hips level. Make that connection, connect the mudra, connecting the thumb and the first finger. Keep your eyes steady, keep your breath moving in and out through your nostrils. Don't hold your breath. And then once you're in this position, open the chest, keep the shoulders away from the ears, and start to kick up that right toe to the ceiling. This is the key part that will keep you balanced, strangely enough. That push of the heel away from the buttock, that dynamic between the right toe and the left fingertip, moving away from each other, that dynamic helps the balance. Breathe, breathe. And the breath, of course. Come up on the inhale. Try and stay on one foot if you can. Exhaling, lower the left hand down. And then slowly lower the right foot down slowly. Good. Give everything a little shake. Yeah. Okay. Other side. So putting the weight onto the right foot. Really feel that foot on the ground. You know, get that feeling. Like, feel the foot spreading out. And it's stable. Knee slightly bent. Lift the left foot off the ground. Take hold, either inside or outside grip. The inside grip, the thumb is going back. Just feel, just to help you there. Try and keep the hips nice and level, shoulders level. Breathing in, lift the right hand up to the ceiling. The fingertips reaching up on the inhale. On the exhale, we're taking that right arm forwards. We're leaning, we're going with it. The body's going with that arm. It's not staying upright. And when you've gone as far as you can, connect the thumb and the first finger. The other finger spread out like a sunshine. And then you start to take the heel away from the buttock and extend the fingers forward. So we're really creating that beautiful dynamic. Focus your eyes, ungrip your toes, smile, breathe. Yes, beautiful. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arm on the exhale and slowly lower that left leg down. Let's shake everything up a little bit. And let's take the feet apart. Fairly wide, but comfortable wide, and the toes are pointing out to the side. I've just realised that my laptop has, the battery is low, so I'm just going to pop that in. Okay, good, we're safe now, I think, yes. And the feet are about 45 degrees out. We're going to do the goddess, to roar our feelings, so whatever's going on, whatever's in the way, we're going to roar it, give it some voice. So, make sure your knees are bending in the same direction as your toes by having a little check. It's amazing. Evening all. Oh my goodness. So think about when you're doing this, we're not sticking the bottom out. We're keeping the body really upright. So just practicing this. See how low, maybe each time you might want to be able to go a little bit lower. Keep breathing in and out the whole time. Awareness on your breath the whole time, or else we're not practicing yoga at all. We're just moving the body. Good. Harmonious nature of the body, the breath, the mind, everything is connected. This whole, this whole organism, this whole thing is connected. And then this in itself is connected to everything else and everybody else. That's what we're trying to just touch on, glimpse in our yoga practice. So the other part is, of course, this, breathing in, lift the arms up, breathing out. Got these cactus arms, fingers are really, really straight. Tongue out the mouth, eyes really wide. It's like the tongue wants to go onto the chin and the eyes are looking towards the third eye. Try that. We're looking here. Yeah. Breathing in. Good. Okay, a little warm up one. I don't think I was giving my full power there. Breathing in. This rasping sound. You want to try and find in the throat. Breathing in. Okay. Have a little bit of a jiggle around, find your energy, one more, make it worthwhile, breathe in. Good, okay, we'll bring the legs together, give everything a shake up. Okay, so let's just find our gratitude here for today. So feet, hips width apart, lift the toes, place them down, knees are soft. So really stable, soft, open, receptive. Start with the hands at the heart center. This is where we're going to move with. So dropping the hands down, pointing to the floor, breathing in, you're opening the hands out to the front. Opening the fingers wide, breathing in all the way up. Look up to your hands as they come together above your head. And breathing out, you're bringing the hands back to the heart center. Dropping them down. Breathing in all the way up. Reach up to the heavens and bring that energy into your body. So with this, we're really increasing our receptivity, our ability to accept and welcome in things that don't feel so easy to welcome in, so that we can become harmonious and whole. Anything we push away, it's going to get in our way. Unfortunately, you know, that's and often the things we don't want can bring us the best, be the most powerful teachings. You know that. I don't need to tell you that. I know you're nodding. Okay, so now we can bring in the gratitude. As you open up to everything, just be aware of, what do I feel grateful for today? With this life, with this moment, in this time, with today. Yeah, what do I feel grateful for? What pops into your mind, or what can you feel in your body? What is the response that comes into you? You might even want to voice it. Let it out. Speak it loud. Friendship, yoga, art, trees, family, love, mobile phone. I'm grateful for these things. Shelter, food, yeah, the teaching, whatever. Breathing in all the way up. Poetry. There we go. That's on the money there. One more time. And let's just see how that feels in the body when we really receive and are open to feeling grateful. Bringing the hands back down, breathing out, letting the hands just be there at the heart center. Letting the thumbs just gently rest in the heart. Soften the knees, lift the toes, place them down so you've got lovely, open, soft body, connected with the ground. Close the eyes. And breathe. And just feel your feelings. All of them. And see if you can find that gratitude feeling. Be very specific. Be like a detective, really, really, interested, curious in what is that feeling? Where is it in my body? What exactly does it feel like? Okay. And then we just relax. Okay. Half sun salute. We come to the front of our mat, or actually wherever you want to be, because we're not moving on the mat. In fact, I'm going to come here in the middle for a change. Make a bit more space. So feet hips width apart, lift the toes, place them down, still with that feeling, that energy in the body of gratitude, maybe receptivity. Let's see if we can bring that into our half sun salute. Breathing in, reach up, breathing out, the knees bend, the chest and the face and the heart comes forward, the fingertips come to the ground. Breathing in, you straighten the legs, and the body lifts up, so the hands come on the shins below the knees, and the heart lifts, wants to look up forwards, the chest opens, the shoulders go back, you look up with your eyes. And you breathe out, forward bend with straight legs, keeping those legs straight. Bend the knees now, a lot, so that you can push up through your feet, as well as use the inhale, as well as use the eyes lifting up, the hands lifting up. It makes that lengthening and lifting and straightening up and standing up much easier. Breathe out with your hands coming down. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, bend the knees, fingertips come to the floor. Breathing in, straighten the legs, arms back, look forwards. Breathing out, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot. Breathing in, lift up, look up. Inhale, exhale, arms come down. Inhale, get with your breath. Exhaling, knees bend, fingertips touch the ground. Look at the ground. Breathing in, look forwards. Straight arms, back legs. Forward bend, straight legs. Bend the knees a lot. Breathing in all the way up. Inhaling, lift up. Exhaling, arms come down. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, bend the knees, fingertips come to the ground. Inhale, look forwards, legs, arms back straight. Forward bend, straight legs, looking at the ground, taking the chest to the ground, bend the knees a lot, breathing in, all the way up. Look up, breathing out, arms come down, palms come down to the ground. Breathing in all the way up. Open, breathing out, bend the knees, fingertips come to the ground. Breathing in, straighten the arms, back, legs, hands just below the knees. Forward bend, straight legs, bend the knees a lot. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, arms come down. And again, one more time, breathing in. Breathing out, bend the knees, fingertips come to the ground. Breathing in, breathing out. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Look up, turn the palms, palms coming down, last out breath. And standing. Tadasana, the mountain. Yes. So feet hips width apart, feet parallel. In a way, maybe think about the outside edges of the feet being parallel. Try that. And if you're not sure about the distance, it's not your hip measurement, it's your hip joint. So it's probably smaller than most of us think. So your hip joint, knee joint, ankle joint will be aligned. Lift the toes, place them down. Put the weight over to the right. Let's just find this mountain, take a bit of time on it. And then shift the weight from the right over to the left, as slowly as you can. And feel how that feels. Both putting the weight in and taking the weight off. And then shift the weight to center, so it's even weight between the right and the left. You won't be able to feel it unless you have your knees soft. If your knees are locked, you can barely feel your feet. Now think about taking the weight forwards, into the toes, right into the toes. See how far forward you can go. And then take the weight through the foot, back into the heels, maybe even lifting the toes off the ground. So we're really getting much more interested in the feet. And then once they're there, just feel the ground with your feet, as if they were hands, you know. Feet are as sensitive as that. Soft knees. So, from the feet, we've got this lovely grounded, soft, open feet, enjoying the energy that's coming up from the ground. And then we're thinking about soft knees, but also feeling of the kneecaps lifting up, so your thighs will be engaged. And an easy way to do that is to think about the position of the pelvis. So you're pointing the tailbone down, strong belly. You feel the thighs engaged slightly there. Keep that whole area really engaged. And then from there, we're going to lift up the chest away from that area. So this front is getting really open and long. And when you lift the chest, naturally the shoulders sit back. So rather than this posture, we lift the chest, heart open, expansive, drop the shoulders down, as if the hands almost are wanting to reach down to the ground. You need to keep that tummy tucked in, front of the body is open, and the back of the neck stays long. So rather than lifting the chin slightly tucks in so that the back of the neck lifts up, length in the back of the neck. And you'll feel that right down to the base of the spine. Everything's long. Good. Soften the knees. And once you feel a sense of balance and stillness and uprightness, just close your eyes softly. Softly close the eyes, take the focus inwards, and immediately notice how it feels to be the mountain rather than, you know, thinking, does this look right? How does it feel? And you'll immediately feel all the subtle shifts of weight and balance, because we are always balancing, always. This took a long time to learn, standing up, you know, weeks and months. Many, many efforts were made to achieve this. Good. Feel the breath nice and soft, relaxed face. And just feel yourself, your center. The center of your universe. You are the axis mundi, the center of the world. Everything is moving around you. This is your individual experience, unique experience. Good. Okay, now we'll just relax. And let's come to the ground. So we're going to come in a slow squat, I think. So we're going to take the feet hips width apart, they're not there already. Breathe in, lift the arms up. And sitting back into our, as if there's a chair there, but keep extending the fingers forward. So the bottom is, can you see that? The bottom is going back and the fingers are going forward. So they're going in opposite directions, and you'll feel your abdominals have to work and your back has to work. And see if you can do this slowly, breathing in and out the whole time. until finally you reach the ground. Catch yourself with your hands behind your back and bounce the knees up and down. Yeah, enjoy that feeling. That feels good. Bring the legs together. Let's try this position, Dandasana, the rod. Actually, we'll just start off by helping ourselves a little bit by taking the fleshy part back. Do that with your hands, and that just gives you a more upright sitting position. Some of you may want to sit on a cushion or a block. If you're finding this very difficult, you might even want to support the back to the knees with a blanket there. Toes towards the ceiling. Okay, hands either side of the body. So rather than leaning back, keep the hands level or the arms level with the body. So not leaning forwards either. And then from this position, you lift the chest away. So we're trying to lengthen, lifting the ribs, lifting the chest, shoulders going down, back of the neck long. So as if we're sitting against a wall. Look at the toes with the eyes. This helps to keep the head level and the back of the neck really long. Spread the toes wide. A little sunshine there. You wiggle the toes. Breathe. And release. So head to knee now. Bring that right knee up. Right as far as you can. Get the foot right close to the body. And let the knee fall out to the side. And the foot is on the inside of that thigh there. If that knee is hovering, and you feel like tense, then put a cushion underneath the knee to support it. Or two cushions or a block, whatever feels good to you. So now we're going to come into a twist to get the body more in line with this outstretched leg. So an easy way to do that, we take the left hand behind us, make sure we're not leaning back, it's close to the body, and take the right hand onto the outside of the left knee. Breathing in, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. As you breathe out, feel the left ribs creeping around to the left. Inhaling, lifting and lengthening the spine, lift the chest, shoulders down, and breathing out, the left shoulders coming around to the left. Breathing in, lengthen again. And as you breathe out, you're looking around behind you with your eyes, with your nose. Keep the head on top of the body. Don't lead with the head. Keep it there. So we're twisting, on the spine. And the key to that, what will really help, the key to this is lengthen on the inhale. Keep lifting the chest. You will feel that in your abdominals. One more breath in and releasing on the out. So now, magically, my body's in line with the outstretched leg. I hope that yours is slightly more aligned. Let's lift up. On the inhale, look up and lift the hands up. Look at the back of the hands. And as you breathe out, taking the arms forward, take the chest forward, not just the arms. Take the chest forwards, take the body forwards, let the hands land on the ground or on the leg. And the heart is wanting to reach the toes. There's this connection, they're kind of getting pulled towards each other. It's like it loves the toes. The chest wants to be with the toes. Breathing in, lengthen and lift the body away. Breathing out, take the chest towards the toes. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Make the out breath long. Practice yoga. It's all about the breath. So use this posture as a way of really engaging with your breath. Breathing in, lifting up away. Making space for the breath. Breathing out. Release, release, release. Keep breathing out longer than you think you have that out breath. And you will notice the next in-breath becomes much more expansive and deep. And so immediately you're deepening and lengthening the breath. Immediately you're slowing down. And immediately you're becoming more relaxed. And harmonious. So we find the yoga very easily. Walking your hands back up the leg. Good. Bring that right knee up. Bring the left knee up. Hug the knees round the back now and just let the opposite movement, we're just counterbalancing that. Let the head fall down to the knees. Back of the neck gets relaxed. Breathe into the nostrils and out through the mouth. Come up again. extend that right leg out. And we're going to let that, hold the left knee in, and we're going to let the knee fall out to the side. Again, the foot is on the inside of that thigh. You can support that knee, the same as the other side, if you need to. And also don't forget, you can also sit on a cushion if you feel that's going to help. Just by elevating the hips. Some people like just to lift up and come back into a better position on the sitting bones. Now we take the right hand behind, close to the body. Notice how I've got my inside of my forearm against the back, literally. It helps to lift and lengthen. And take the left hand on the outside of the knee. Breathing in, lengthen, lift, brightness, energy. As you breathe out, feel those right ribs going around, the right belly is going around on the out breath. Breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, that right shoulder is going back behind you. Breathing in, lengthen, lift the chest. Strong belly. Breathing out, we're looking around, to the right looking behind us. Keeping the neck nice and long. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Every in-breath, lengthen a little bit more. Every out breath, just twisting a little deeper. Good. One more breath in. Twist to the front. Good. Body is looking at this outstretched leg. So let's lift up the arms on the in-breath. Look at the back of the hands. Reaching forwards on the out-breath. Make the out-breath really long. Out-breath, 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 out-breath. Hands land on the ground, on the leg. Doesn't matter where you are. Try to avoid this hunching forward or this taking the shoulders forward. Take the shoulders back. Everybody take the shoulders back and let the chest lead. Let the heart lead. Okay. It's challenging because we want to get somewhere. But as I said at the beginning, you know, it's enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Because then suddenly you might be there and think, oh, I missed it. Don't you find that sometimes you kind of missed, oh, I missed that whole journey because I was so thinking about the end point, or so worried about the journey, or worried about not getting, whatever it would be. So it helps us to become more present. Breathing in, just coming away a little bit more. Breathing out, lengthen the out breath. I dare you to squeeze every last little bit of breath out. And notice the next in-breath, how it invites a deeper in-breath. You create space for that next in-breath. Beautiful. Good, 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 good. Now walk the hands back up the leg. Lift that left knee up. Lift the right knee up. Hug the knees. Let the head drop down round the back. Hug yourself there. Yeah. As if you were hugging somebody else. Like really give yourself that love. The kind of love you would give to your best friend or someone close to you, someone you love. Yeah. Good. And let's see if we can find this little cosmic egg. So for this, we change the position of the back. So now rather than being rounded, we're again opening the chest, shoulders come back, holding onto the legs here, and just lifting the toes off the ground. We're having the toes on the ground, but so as if you're pressing the body against those thighs, you're trying to bring them into connection. And this little island. So we're just balancing on our sitting bones. And it takes a bit of abdominal strength here, but keep breathing in and out. Cosmic egg, yes, let the feet drop down. If you want to, you could try this same similar kind of thing, but we're going to take, it's a bit like the happy baby but balancing. So you take your first two fingers and we just take them around the big toes. And then we come onto that balancing position. See if you can try that. Maybe you want to try one leg, stretch it out as far as you can, and you know, just where you're at. It could be a tiny bit. And if that feels that you can't reach the toes and it just stops, you can even hold onto the leg if you want to, but it's good to have this connection with the toe, because then you've got something to press against. So you might want to just take one leg at a time. The key part is really keeping the weight forward as well, otherwise you'll rock back, which if you've got space behind you is absolutely fine. So picture this space behind you when you do this. Now let's see who dares to go both legs at the same time. Okay. And if you're actually able, even if your legs aren't straight, pushing against the fingers with the toes and pulling the fingers against the toes, it helps that balance. Again, it's dynamic. So, chest is proud, and then bring the legs back in, bring the knees together, hug the knees. That's kind of a fun posture. Kids like doing that one too. And you can even hold that and rock on your spine if you want to. So you can do that if you want to, or if you want to just do this little rocking on the spine, Hold behind the knees. And let's see if we dare to roll back. Make sure it's clear behind you. Rocking along the length of your spine. Yeah, you can do this with this position. You know, this will give you a lot more momentum. So you can try that if you want to. Or just try this regular version, hugging behind the knees. Yeah. And in fact, if some of you want to try this, I don't know what this called this. I'm actually not really sure. I always call it the wowie. So if you wanted to, you could see if you could come up into that balance. That's kind of fun as well. But just coming to rocking, and then just come onto your back, put the feet on the ground, slide the legs away. Done a lot of standing up, a lot of effort today. See how it feels when you make an effort afterwards, lying down. Lying down feels so much sweeter. Yeah, feel your body. Take a deep breath in through your nostrils and out through your mouth. The arms be away from your side for a moment. Tuck the chin in slightly so the back of the neck is long, or place your head on a folded blanket or small cushion. Let the feet fall out to the side. We'll just have a little moment in Shavasana. Feels good after that. Activity. And just feel your body on the ground. Feel whatever's going on with your breath, let it be as it is. Feel your body, feel the ground. Notice what is happening in your body. Where is your attention drawn to in your body? Are there certain aches and pains, feelings, sensations, lack of feeling and sensation, numbness, pain, energy? Just notice that. And close your eyes if it feels easier. It will feel easier to feel with the eyes closed. Again, be interested and curious. This is the key element. This will grow as you practice yoga, and if you've already got that keen curiosity, it will take you through. It will take you deeper into your practice. It will make it much more full and creative and beautiful. Good. Let's just hug the knees to the body. Rock side to side. First of all. And then we'll take one hand on top of each knee and we'll draw a big circle. Breathing in and breathing out. And if you like to, you can do this without the hands. Some people like to do this. This is a bit more effort for the abdominals. Sometimes it feels really good. It's giving the abdominals a bit of work, but it's also easing them out. And also the back enjoys this. And then we take the other direction. So either holding onto the knees or letting them be free. Remember, breathing in as your knees come away, breathing out as you squeeze the knees into the body. You can do this quite slowly. You really want to feel into what's happening. Slow it down. Yeah, not such a popular thing, is it, to slow down? It's always seemed a negative thing. Speed and fastness and always has been encouraged. You've been trained. Everything, I believe, in life can be improved by slowing down. Perhaps. Extend the legs up, extend the arms up. Let's just rotate the wrists and ankles. Enjoy the body. Look at the body and just enjoy the movement you're giving it. You're really taking care of yourself here. Particularly if you're paying attention. This is what really is important. Paying attention to what you're doing, being where you are, feeling present, feeling the breath. Good. Place the soles of the feet on the ground, close to the buttocks. Then come into this bridge. Make sure the feet are hip width apart and parallel. Okay. Hands flat down. Chin is tucked in, this time tightly to the chest. So it's a strong lock here. Now as you inhale, you're going to lift. You're going to draw the pelvic floor up, or Mula Bandha, and lift the hips up. Inhale. Lift them as high as you can. Open the front of the body. The knees are going away from you. The chest is coming towards your chin. And as you breathe out, you're going to roll down. So as you do this, and in fact some people like to put a block or something between their knees so it prevents them from splaying out and keeps the hips level. It means the thighs have to work a lot harder. This is why we end up, the thighs or the knees splay out, because the thighs, we don't want our thighs to work. Or the body just kind of does these naughty little tricks. So we have to really stay mindful about what we're doing here. which is good. So keeping those thighs level, opening the front of the body, lifting the hips high, opening the chest, knees going away from you, front of the body's already opening, and then you're rolling the spine down from the top down to the bottom on the out breath. Try and keep this in time with your breath. So if your breath is longer or shorter, move in time with your breath. The lift is in breath, in breath, in breath, and as you start to breathe out, roll down. Slowly, slowly, enjoy your spine. Close your eyes even, you don't need to see for this. Keep the chin tucked in, I just remind you, that sometimes gets lost. And as you breathe out, rolling down. This last time we're going to stay up for a couple of breaths if you want to. Breathing in all the way up, lift the hips high, push into the hands, open up. If you want to, again, if you have more flexibility in your chest and shoulders, you can creep the shoulders under the body, interlace the fingers and press into the back of the arms. Keep that chin tucked in tightly to the chest, push into the arms or feet, breathe. Breathe, open the chest. Use that pelvic floor strength and Mula Bandha to give you extra power. Now take the arms away from you, one more breath in. And breathing out, roll the spine down. Nice and easy. And what's going to feel great after that is hugging the knees and rocking. Give yourself a little massage on your back. Just move in whatever way feels good to you, side to side. You might even want to just get the hips moving a little bit. In fact, let's just take the hands through for the happy baby. So taking again the first two fingers, hooking them around the big toes, or holding the feet if you're not able to get hold of the toes. And we'll just move very freely in this happy baby. Do whatever feels good to you. And breathe, 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 breathe. Whatever feels good. Rocking, rolling. And then place the soles of the feet on the ground. Slide the legs away. Okay. Let's just slow everything down. Place the hands on the body wherever you feel you need some extra attention, some extra love, some extra support. If you want to soften this position, you can always lie in semi-supine with the knees bent, letting the knees fall together. Or you can even just elevate the legs and put the legs up on a chair or against the wall. So do what feels nice and easy. Just find the position that you really want. Rest the hands on the part of the body that you really want to be rested. Maybe the eyes, the head, third eye, the belly, the hips, the heart, the shoulder, the throat, it could be anywhere. So just find the place that your body's calling, if you close your eyes, you'll find it much easier to find those areas. Breathing into those areas and breathing out. So we're just going to focus on our breath here and focus on the areas of the body that need some attention, either because they're not feeling anything, because they feel stuck or numbed out or in pain or processing. Sometimes they're very active. Sometimes our digestive system needs a little bit of attention because it's just always active, always active. Sometimes the heart just needs a little bit of attention so it can be encouraged. The word courage, comes from the heart, the French word, the heart, the cœur. So it needs to be encouraged, given some touch, given some attention. This is powerful. Just your own touch, your own attention. And your breath. Breathe into these areas. When you find your mind is wandering off, keep bringing it back to just the palms of the hands, the fingers, the weight of the hands and fingers on your body. The breath, imagine as you breathe in that it's breathing into these areas. And you're bringing that focus of attention with the hands. And you're very distinct. attention. Let your breath be deep and long. And then just allow yourself to move from this. You can stay exactly where you are. You don't need to move anything. We'll just move into a relaxation so you can soften everything. Soften everything up. Still feel a sense of that healing, that caring for yourself. Feeling the whole body now, and feeling the ground beneath you supporting you. And the breath is coming in and going out through the nostrils. Just feel that ease and peace. And that breath is constant, it's a constant. Throughout your whole life, that breath will be there. Here it is, coming and going, taking care of itself, taking care of you, supporting your life. The breath like an anchor. So really feel that breath. Just align your mind to it, just for these few moments, maybe a minute or so. So you can stay with the breath, notice it, be interested and curious in the breath coming in and the breath going out. Breath coming in and breath going out. Be at ease. Before we end our relaxation, before we end the practice, I invite you to chant the mantra Om loudly and expressively, and just see how it feels when you're still lying on the ground making that sound. So vibrate your whole body with that, with the earth energy. Take a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth first of all, just to get a feeling of your breath in the body again. Now take a deep breath in, make sure you open your mouth wide, express that breath, breathing in. Okay, wake the body up. Move your arms and legs, hands and feet, fingers and toes. Give yourself a full stretch on the ground, or just stay where you are. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy. Enjoy your body, enjoy your breath. Maybe roll onto your side if you are coming back to seated. If you're getting on with your day now, you can do that. So rubbing the body, the hands, these beautiful healing hands. We all have this power, you know. It's just, and you know, my feeling is the power is love, which is attention, you know, and understanding. It's really understanding, feeling, being interested and being curious. And let's rub the palms together vigorously to bring our practice to a close. Place that warmth and energy over the heart center. Close your eyes, breathe into that space, that spaciousness we've created, I hope. And bring to mind your sankalpa, your loving thought, your prayer for yourself. It starts with you. So give that moment to this little seed, this little seedling, this beautiful flower, whatever you're growing here in your heart center. A phrase or sentence positively framed. Say that to yourself and take it deep into your heart. and relax. Namaste. Thank you so much. And if you do something today, or you need something today, reach for a poetry book. Thank you, Rowan, for that tip about the poetry collection, the Pharmacy of Poetry. And I believe that it is medicine. And particularly in these times when maybe we haven't got the capacity to read whole novels, poetry is it. Beautiful. So enjoy your day with poetry. Bye-bye.